Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Super Paper Bowser. That's right, we are gonna be the ferocious king. Roar! Roar! And we're the fast ferocious king because we did the Pit of 100 Trials here in Flopside last time. I've never done the Pit of 100 Trials that early, and I had to do it twice. Actually 3 times, because I died in my off-screen let's get back down to a rack tail. And then I had to do it again. It broke me. But we made it. We managed. And now what we're gonna do is quickly make sure that we are saved because we are going into the green door. I'm very excited, guys. Chapter 4 is kind of a turning point, as it is in most Paper Mario games. In Paper Mario, Chapter 4 was the Shy Guy's toy box. It was the turning point because it was more of a puzzle within the town of Toad Town. And that made it interesting and fun and unique. Chapter 4 of Thousand Year Door was the Twilight Town, and that's infamous because of its back and forth between Creepy Steeple and Twilight Town. I had discussed how the best solution to have remedied that was make it so that instead of going back and forth exactly the same down Twilight Trail, if there was a split path using Vivian to get back to the steeple and have like Yoshi and Flurry and Koops be the main people you need to use to get to Creepy Steeple first, then it would have probably remedied that backtracking feeling. Chapter 4 here is interesting. Through the fierce battle against Francis, Tippy and the Mario gang grew closer. Behind a fourth door lay a whole new world that beckoned to them both. What awaited was vaster and stranger than anything they'd encountered so far. In order to claim the pure heart, they would have to endure new, far-out trials. Chapter 4-1, Into Outer Space. What does that mean? Well, our line art is creating stars. And I love that it's actually like a star stamp. And we're just in space. Stars everywhere. I believe we're in outer space. Almost certainly. Yeah, space, you say? I guess I do feel lighter. And... can't breathe! Oh, of course, there's not any air. You need that, don't you? Oh, gracious me. What am I to do? Well, let me see. But so... No! What? Hey, please wake up. Huh? Whoa, how'd we get back here? You're all right, aren't you? Thank goodness. I don't really know how I got us all out of there. It just sort of happened. We won't last out there as we are. Perhaps we should ask Merlon for advice. That is a great idea, Tippy. But we're gonna do 2 things. And I guess I mistimed my save. We're gonna go down, save, and then come back to the door. Okay. It's far too dangerous for us to venture back into space unprepared. I might not be able to save us again. Let's go back once we're... Okay. Sorry. This event that I want to show is very specific, and I forgot how we got to it. It's okay. We will figure it out. It's funny though. So let's go back to Merlon. Oh, that was certainly quick work. You've already found the next pure heart? No, Merlon. That door led us straight into outer space. Space? Oh ho, I imagined that was an unwelcome surprise. Yes, there was no air, so Mario and his friends couldn't breathe. What do we do? Well, if you had a space helmet, you would be alright, I imagine. Great, super. So you're gonna hand one over or what? Of course, I don't have one. But I imagine that even something like a space helmet would suffice. And I just happened to... Oh, blast. What now? Oh, double blast it all. I've cleaned out my shelves the other day. Yes, I had the perfect thing, but I was making space, and I gave it to someone in town. To who? Well, just some random boy. It seemed more convenient than recycling it. You must find that boy and explain the situation. Get it back from him. So what we're gonna do is, I believe he's up. Like not in the tower up, but up just on the 3rd floor. Okay, yes. Huh? Did Merlon give me something like a helmet? You mean this fishbowl? Yeah, I kept Captain Gill's here in a cup, but then he got too big for it. Yeah, that's why I got real happy when I got this fishbowl. Thing is, now the captain got so big, the bowl got too small for him. Hey, I know. Maybe you could find a nice place to set Captain Gill's free for me. Captain deserves freedom. Then you gets the fishbowl. That's good, huh? But where can he go? I want to know that he'll be nearby at all times. You gots to help me. We got a gold fishbowl. So now we're gonna go down a couple of levels. It really must be weird living in a two-dimensional world. Okay, we have to go down again. And this is the floor we were looking for. This looks like a good place to release the captain. Release the goldfish here. Yes. Now the fishbowl is empty. That means you can use it as a space helmet. Now we can go to space. So let's head back to that door. And of course, this is where we need to do the extra save before we go through the green door. There's a lot of cutting and editing in this kind of back and forth area. I am assuming you guys have seen enough of Flipside to know kind of where my directions are going, so that I can do these quick cuts. Chapter 4-1. We don't even get the splash at the bottom. It's a little sad. Okay. Want to use the helmet? No. It's dangerous to head into space all willy-nilly, you know. Please put the helmet on. No. It's not like being in water, you know. Please, I must insist. Put the helmet on. You want to use the helmet? No. So let me get this clear. Do you enjoy not breathing? Please, put the helmet on. Want to use the helmet? No. I fail to see the wisdom. I beg of you, while your brain works, put the helmet on. No. If you don't, do you have any idea how awful that will be? Do you want that? Yes. My mind is fully boggled. You want to not breathe? Yes. Truly. You're truly sure. Yes. Who is stupider, you or me for listening to you? No more. Goodbye. It's our third game over! Yes, you can fight the game and kill yourself twice. This is the second time they had an interaction where you could tell the game no and it will just end the game. It's so funny. And they tried to catch you by using double negatives. So instead of saying, no, you don't want to use the helmet, you would say, no, I do want to use the helmet. I want to breathe. Anyways, that's about as fun-loving as that will get. Chapter 4-1, we're actually going to put on the helmet and we're going to look around. Want to use the helmet? Yes. Astronaut Bowser reporting for duty. Well, what do you think? Can you breathe now? Oh yeah, I can breathe. But now my nose itches. Man, I hate space. Very well, let's go then. The pure heart is somewhere in the sea of stars. So as a note, we cannot use Bowser's fire breath out here in space. We are able to swim faster using Dashel, which is great. Oh, I do see SOS signals. Hello? Hello? SOS. Hello? Ooh, sparkles. Okay, Tippy, you're up. Oh, hello, strange thing. There's something here. What in the world is this? Why was it hidden here? Hi there. Is this a spaceship? Looks rather like it. Squirp! Squirple, squeeple, squink. Morning, Squirp. Good gravy, you're ugly. What in the world are you? What are you doing here? You're the ones looking for the pure heart, Squirple? Cuter than I thought, Heart. Aww, this little guy thinks Bowser's cute. How do you know about the pure heart? And about us? Are you allied with Count Black? I demand answers. No scary faces. You can call me Squirps. I'm your captain, Squirp. And if you want the pure heart, we need to work together, Squoop. Whatever do you mean? Please explain yourself. Squirps can't tell much now, but you must trust Squirps. Now follow me, Squinks. We won't be doing that. Squawk! You heed the captain. You are a space grunt now, and that is the only rule. Your only response should be yes, sir, and gotcha. Understand, Squinkle? Yes, sir. Squee, 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 squee. Looks like you understand your place, Squirp. Are you okay with this? Whatever. But the second this kid crosses me, I'll munch him like a green corn nibblet. If you say so. Great! let's get ready then. Squirp formation, Squiggle. Well, squirp directly to the pure heart. It's like warping, except Squirps invented it. In order to squirp, we need a lot of energy. You're all brimming with power, right? You must give it to Squirps. Press A to give Squirps your power. Press and hold A until you think you've built up enough power, then release. Success! Start! And here we go! Squirp! I'm very certain there's nothing on the first screen for us to find. And out the other end of this wormhole... Whoa. We're not even close to our destination, Squirps. Is that all the power you have, Squirp? Good for nothing, space grunts. Squirps was an idiot for thinking you had more. Well, good for nothings have their own good for nothing ways of moving, Squink. There's a ways to go before you reach the pure heart. You must space swim. Use 2 to shoot enemies with my Squirp Squirt Beam. Squirp, fire, Space Grunt! Charge! Okay, so, while we love Squirps, in 3D, Mario cannot go up and down. He must be on the same Z-axis at the time. Otherwise, this is the mechanic of the field we're in. We're going to be fighting off a lot of enemies and getting a lot of experience as a result. However, we already know that we are entering this level at level 13, which is above the norm, since we did the Pit of 100 Trials here. Okay. No secrets yet. Oh, now we're getting asteroids that are gonna block our attacks. I think it's here. Yeah, photon. I think these are photons. I actually don't know what a photon is. Post-production me, show what photons are. Fire! I mean, obviously we have photon torpedoes. Okay. Oh, I think those are photons. Which, I mean, that makes sense because they're foes that are also like protons. Okay. Fire! Do 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 do! Okay, I'm pretty sure we don't want the left one. Okay. This one. We are in kind of like a maze. This is the world that I get lost in. And it's just because, if you look, everything is the exact same. Ow. Okay. We definitely have no 3D. I'm not certain I want to flip back to Bowser yet. Okay. This way! Okay. We have a new kind of enemy. Lots of them, actually. Okay. Okay. So were we at the edge of the screen this way? Oh, I guess we were. Okay. That's where we came out of. Okay, so this way. Like I said, World 4 starts to become a confusing maze for me because everything looks the same. Fire! Use the Squirp beam! It's no different from a star beam, but with squirps. Okay, I definitely see something here. I think that's the way we're looking to continue. Oh! I'm a little confused. I'm very confused. I'm so confused about this one. I do want to note though that okay. I do want to note that we are done the episode. What makes this level longer is the fact that you have to find the items to prep. You have to get the helmet. And I didn't want that to be in a flip side episode because that doesn't really help you when you start the level. I wanted it to be contained in the same level. So, with that, guys, we are at the end of 4-1 Into Outer Space. With brand new gameplay controls, we are going to be working very hard to get through the the world. If you liked what you saw in today's episode, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Mash the like button and subscribe if you have not for more Super Paper Mario content. Next time, we're going to see just where Squirps takes us next. We will see you all then. Derez Plays is out. End of chapter!